Electimuss London's Auster. Do I think it's worth picking up? Stay tuned if you want to find out. What's up, fragrance family? Today I'm going to talk about my experience with the Electimuss London Auster fragrance. I had a small vial of Auster and I got 3 days of wears out of this sample vial. Now, I have a couple of things that I want to say about Auster. I think where we should begin is with the notes. Let's go ahead and talk about them. We have notes of star anise and lemon at the top, and then you can see that sweet geranium and clove, and then the base there with the ambergris patchouli. So what do I get with this fragrance? I honestly get a little bit of everything. There are some notes here that are a little bit more amplified than the others, and a couple of them that is worth mentioning is definitely going to be the clove and geranium. This is a geranium bomb, and the problem that I found with this fragrance is that the geranium, in my opinion, is a little bit too amplified for my liking. The problem with amplification of geranium, I find, to cause the fragrance to go a little bit too mature. And a little bit too mature means 50 and above. So I didn't necessarily dislike this fragrance. However, I did not favor it. So is it one that I'm going to pick up? I'm going to begin this episode with saying no. I'm not going to pick this up. I did not enjoy it enough to pick it up, nor do I think it's worth picking up. And we'll talk about what I got mostly. So in the opening, I did pick up some licorice type of feeling with some lemon. The lemon is extremely short-lived, at least to my nose. So I picked up slight bits of licorice, mostly geranium and clove. Clove was extremely amplified, and so was the geranium. Geranium is like what consumes this fragrance, and I think is done in excess. The clove as well is also done in a high volume, however not as high as the geranium. Once this starts to dry down, I don't really detect much of the base other than patchouli. It turns into just like a patchouli and geranium fragrance. So kind of like a mature geranium fragrance with some patchouli there. Nothing really, head turning. I don't think that this is going to be a mass pleasing fragrance. And to be honest with you, I really don't suspect that many people will compliment you with this. I think this smells rather dated. And the problem with what I find to be most with this fragrance is the fact that it costs a lot and the performance is not that great. I got maybe 4 to 5 hours with this fragrance, and to be quite honest, it was a little disappointing because this sounds rather familiar. I got the same type of performance with another Electimuss fragrance known as Imperium. So kind of disappointing. I haven't lost hope for the Electimuss London brand. There is a fragrance called Patchouli of the Underworld, which I reviewed, and if you didn't already watch it, I'll go ahead and put the nice little link here so you can get to know the fragrance. But as far as Auster goes, I cannot recommend it to you guys. Performance-wise was rather weak. I got the geranium bomb for like good 3 hours, and then after that it just kind of turned dirty, dusty patchouli with some geranium. Nothing special here. As far as occasion goes, I honestly personally wouldn't wear it, but I can see this being like a dad fragrance. So maybe something my father would wear to like dinner or something. It just doesn't smell good in my opinion. And I respect those who think that Auster smell great. If it works for you, then hey, that's great. However, based off of my taste and my body and my skin chemistry, this definitely did not work for me, nor did it perform. So this is a pretty niche fragrance in the definition of it being not mass appealing whatsoever. And that's pretty much all I have to say about Auster. Can I recommend it? No. And that's about it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video half as much as I did making it for you guys. Peace.